Hello there, world. Hope everyone's doing well. It's Melyssa Moniz here, success coach as well as four-time author, international speaker. Happy New Year! It's 2016. I still can't get over it. I can't believe it's January 2nd already. I can't believe how fast things are going. I'm actually creating this video in part of a 60-day challenge, actually, and in conjunction with one of my dear friends and mentees, Ferrari, who happens to be an international artist herself, as well as a singer-songwriter and fellow ambassador of all things positive, all things success. And she's actually doing a challenge right now, which is called #NoFearJustPlay, which is in conjunction with her music. Now, she asked me to share something, which was, when was a time that I experienced fear and how did I get over it, or what did I do to overcome it? Now, there's one thing that I want to just say right from the get-go, which is fear is part of the human experience. It's not something to be denied. It's not something that we need to ignore or feel ashamed of. And actually, aside from my business profile and my persona,
every time I ask a question,
sorry about that. Outside of my business persona, I'm fearful all the time. I'm afraid that people won't like what I have to say. I'm afraid that I'll say the wrong thing. I'm afraid that I'll look like an idiot. I'm afraid that I could fail at any moment in time. But more recently, there's something actually that really struck home and that hit me on a very personal level. And that was actually the ending of a very beautiful 7-year relationship, the love of my life, actually. And my best friend, who I can't even believe I'm saying this, publicly. But when that relationship ended in the summer, I was deeply, deeply afraid that I would not love again. And I was also deeply afraid that I was no longer lovable myself. And so it was something that it wasn't about getting over or overcoming or trying to pretend like it wasn't happening. It was something that actually got me really, really humbled and really quite sobered to the fact that these things happen all the time to anyone and everyone. And when you're suffering from a broken heart, and when you're really experiencing the impact of breaking someone else's heart, fear can come up and can really hold us back even further. And I know it certainly did for me. So I spent many, many days, many months, behind the scenes, letting myself cry when I needed to. There was even times where I'd be on public transportation in downtown Toronto and I'd look over at a beautiful couple who looked like they were having a fantastic time. I would feel jealous and I would just start crying. Or I would feel like, I was missing something in my life. And that's kind of what perpetuated the fear that I would not love again, or that I would never find myself to be loved in the way that I was before. So my message would be that even though fear is what it is, it's part of life, it's part of the human experience, allow yourself as much as possible to always process things in a very real and a very humane way and in a kind way, because it's very easy to pretend like, we're not affected by these things. But if we pretend, it's basically saying that we're not allowing ourselves to be human. And this is something I'm fully embracing. It's been an ongoing process. It's a day-to-day process. In fact, the reality is it's a moment-to-moment process, and every moment is a choice to embrace. Now, what I love about what Ferrari's doing is it's no fear, just play. And, it's not that we're ignoring fear. It's just saying that we don't embrace fear as something that we let take over. Rather, we're embracing the playfulness and the ability to really process things on a moment-to-moment basis. At least that's what I'm saying, and that's my message really behind sharing with you something very personal to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tag a few people, actually. I'm going to tag my friend Vivian, who is also my executive assistant with my new TV show that's coming out. I'm going to tag one of my previous mentees, dear friend Layla, who I got to spend New Year's Eve with this year. I'm also going to tag a few of my friends who are out in Australia, Kim Smith, who is going to be a mom-to-be. And I'm going to tag 2 of my girls in Toronto, Tamika and Ingrid, who are part of the Women Building Wealth Social Club. So I'm really going to just spread this message, and I'm really committed to helping people live not necessarily fearlessly, but more with the embracing of fear and allowing themselves to play this 2016. So I'm going to do that. I'm also going to send a couple of links on the bottom for this video, as well as where to go to get your free download of No Fear Just Play, the song from internationally recognized artist Ferrari. And you'll get a chance to meet her, get to know her, and more about what this whole initiative is about. I really hope you take some time to think about things that you can share as an inspiring message for others, as well as for yourself. So that's hashtag No Fear Just Play and hashtag 60-Day Firefly Challenge. I'll put all the links on the video below. All right, with that being said, happy 2016. Much love from Melyssa here. I'm actually filming right now downtown Toronto with my TV show sponsor, Freddie Pants. And I can't wait to connect with you. So leave your comments and share below. Mwah. Bye, guys.